Okay. The last class we have seen the anatomy of e-commerce. Okay. So in order to running any e-commerce business application, so what are the components are required? Okay. Uh, we have seen what are the components are required first. Uh, okay, what are the components are required? These are the components are required. One is nothing but uh, this is the anatomy of e-commerce application. So what are the components are required means first one is nothing but the customer access devices, and second one is nothing but network service provider. The last one is nothing but in the organization is associated with the servers. So we talked about different type of servers, okay, such as multimedia server, uh, database server, okay, different type of variety of servers are there, okay. And then what is the need of network service provider in the sense we want to connect end user and the organization. How do you do that? So for that you needed internet. Okay, who is going to provide internet in internet means the network service provider. The real world different network service providers are available such as BSNL, Vodafone, Geo, Airtel. These are the they called us network service provider. Okay, we have seen, and after that we have seen what are the different type of network modelings are there. One is nothing but client server model. Next one is nothing but Hadoop network model, distributed network model. So we have seen what are the different type of network models are available. So based on the user organization requirement, they can choose any one of them. So in which what happen, they are going to provide services to the end user. Okay, suppose I'm going to provide any high computation in the sense I'm going to choose either distributed networking model or Hadoop networking model. Okay, suppose normally I'm doing some business means you can choose uh, client server model. Okay, so in which what happened, the organization provides services to the end user. That's all about that thing we have seen in the last session. And today I'm going to start with network infrastructure for e-commerce. So in order to running the e-commerce business, so what are the network infrastructures are required? Okay, uh, okay, that thing they can that network otherwise called the e-commerce highway network. Okay, the network otherwise called in the e-commerce they called as a highway network. Okay. Uh, okay, these are the components are required. These are the network components are required for successful running of e-commerce application. First one is nothing but uh, uh, the network access equipment, and second one is nothing but how we are going to transfer the information from one into another. So for that we needed certain connecting mechanisms. Okay, and then last one is nothing but global information distribution network. What is the meaning of global information distribution networks means? Suppose you are running one organization. Suppose you are planning that you want to sell the product all over the world. How do you do that? So in order to transfer the information all over the world, so what type of communication technique you are going to use? That is called as a global information distribution networks. Okay. Uh, okay. Let's see one by one. First, what we are going to do. Um, network. Okay, first we have what we are going to do. First, we are going to talk about the consumer access equipment. Okay, for example, suppose uh, the organization is there, networking is there. The organization send the data to the end user. In order to view the data by the user, how do you do that? So for that, we needed certain tools and softwares. So that is called as a consumer access equipment. Okay, okay. Okay. The next one is nothing but the next tool is nothing but they are talking about. So, what are the different ways you are going to transfer the information from one place to another place? In order to transfer that, what are the network equipment tools are required? Okay, that thing we are talking about now. Okay. Uh, in order to transfer the information from one place to another place, the people they are using following connecting tools such as cable TV and then telecom based connection, computer based connection, wireless based connection. Okay. Okay. So now I am talking about uh, uh, the network accessing equipment. Okay. Already I said in order to you want to transfer the information from one place to another place, we need a certain connecting tools. Along with the connecting tools, we needed certain component. First, we are talking about connecting tools, and then we go for rest of the component. The first one is nothing but setup box. So already you are familiar with that setup box. Um, uh, the okay, how do you get cable connection in Tamil Nadu? We are getting the cable connection using people two different type of modes are there. One is nothing but RS cable TV. Another one is nothing but private. The private different type of service providers are there. Airtel and then Tata Sky like that is there. So how they are getting the signal? How we are going to view the TV in the sense they are getting the signal from the satellites, and then after that, what happened? One setup box is there. In the setup box, what happened? That analog signals are converted as a digital. This is the input for the TV. Such a way that what happened? We are view the information. Okay, so that is called as a setup box connection. So make use of that. Not only for viewing the TV, make use of the setup box. We can able to provide an internet connection also. Okay, the Geo and Airtel they are providing such services in the metropolitan cities. Okay, so and then what is the drawback of uh, that set-top box in the sense low resolution? That is a drawback. Okay, and then second problem is nothing but standard television display. Suppose your TV is very uh, low in the means what happened? The resolution is very small. That is a problem. And then what is the advantage in the sense handheld remote control? Suppose you want to change that in the sense you can do that using the remote. Okay. And the third advantage is in the third advantage is that deliver the huge amount of the information rapidly. Okay. So we can able to transfer huge amount of the data from one end to another using the setup box. There is advantage. Okay. Another next thing is nothing but computer-based telephony. Okay, which one is called as a computer-based telephony in the sense telephone, facsimile product, modems, voice processing equipment, and video communication equipment. Everything we call it as a computer-based telephony. Okay, that is the next tool. Uh, okay, so in order to connect all the cables, we needed other than we needed certain tools. So that is called as a switches, router, hubs. Okay, let's we talk about what is a switches, what is a router, what is a hubs. Okay, uh, the digital. So first of all, we talk about what is the meaning of what is the necessity of the digital switch. The digital switch is one of the hardware devices. The main function of the switches is managing the digital signals generated by the manager digital signals, and then what happen? It will transfer that signal from one place to another place. That is the use of distance switches. Okay, and second one is nothing but router. So what is the use of router in the sense? Make use of that we can connect more than one networks. For example, okay, what is a for example we can say that in our IT block we had 7 CCs. The first CC is containing I think more than 30 systems are available, and second CC also containing more than one systems are available. I want to transfer the data from one place to another place. How I can do that in the sense make use of the router. The every CC is one in between two CCs. What happened? One of the room is that is called as a switch room. Okay, I think all of them noticed that. So what it going to does in the sense, it going to provide the connection between the networks. That's why they what happened they are using for switches. We can say in simple manner. Okay, for example, for example, some of the home what happened they you are installed CCTV cameras. Okay, for example, in order to establishing the CCTV camera, we needed 4 cameras. For example, after capturing the information by the camera, So what happened? That the information is forward to the DVR. Okay. Okay. Uh, okay. How we are going to connect the camera with the DVR in the sense, each camera is first is connected with the router, and then the router output is input for the DVR. So what I am trying to say that each camera is acting as a one of the network. In order to connect two networks, we go for the router. Okay. And then next one is nothing but hub. What is the meaning of hub? Hub in the sense, for example, in your machine, you want to connect more than one peripheral devices. So how you are going to do that? So for that, what happen? You are going to buy one device that is called as a USB port. For example, more than you are going to buy. For example, my machine had only two USB port. So what you're going to do? Suppose you want to connect more than one. You want to connect five peripheral devices. How do you do that? For that, what you're going to do? You're going to buy one hardware USB devices. It consists of more than five ports are available. That devices we call it as a hub. Okay. And then next they are talking about the generation of switching technologies. So which year what happened? They are talking about evaluation of digital switching devices. The 1982, 19, sorry, 82, 1920, what happened? The manual operations, manually what happened? They are transferring the data from one place to another place. After that, what happened? 1920 to 1940, what happened? They introduced the electromechanical switches. That time, what happened? They are introduced the switches. How the switches are operated means electromechanical concept. After that, what happened? 1942, 1960, what happened? They refine. They what happened? They will revise it, and then revised device is called as a crossbar electromechanical switches. Okay, 1922, 1940, what happened? They introduced the electromechanical devices. So make use of that, what happened? They will transfer the information from one place to another place. But while using that, they will find out certain flaws. So what happened? Again, what happened? They are going to revising it. After revising that, what happened? After that, what happened? They introduced in the market with a different name. That is called as a crossbar electromechanical switches. And then in the year of 1960 to 1970, what happened? That time, what happened? They introduced the semiconductor concept. Make use of that, what happened? They manufacturing switches. Okay. After that, 1972, 1990, what happened? The people go to the digital format. Okay, in the digital format concept. Okay. Uh, and then 1992, what happened? Sorry, 1990, what happened? The fiber optic based integrated switches and the transmission system and transmission system. So what happened? They introduced the electronic switches. In the electronic switches, what happened? You can